Talk about playing with Book. Like, we were just talking before we started filming. Like, he's a killer. Like, he's competitive in everything. 2K, bowling, golfing.
Yep.
Talk about playing with him, like a dude like that.
And what you learn from him,
Yeah, he's elite. He's elite at what he does. And I was just talking about this earlier. The thing about it is he's a killer, but he backs it up with results.
Yeah.
So it's that combination. You can't have one without the other. But man, he got basically everything. You know, he's not the biggest. He's not like, you know, he's not like a Giannis or a KD, but he got everything in his game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He don't really have weaknesses. It's hard to guard somebody that can shoot, can drive, can pull up, float, pass.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's really just as a pure 2 guard, probably about the best in the game, man. He's really elite at what he does.
I don't even like when you evaluate basketball players, like
different.
it's like he has no
Weaknesses.
Like even toward the
You know what
end,
I'm
like
saying?
when Chris Paul was dealing with some injuries, he was like facilitating. He was really doing everything for real.
Yeah, and he can. So it's cool to watch and to learn from him and how he reads the games and picking up the subtleties of how he finds rhythm in games and what he does and how he makes reads. You know, one thing about him, like, you know, he just has so much in his bag. Like when you watch his midi, his 3, like he's able to create so many different types of shots and shots with different release points.
Yes.
Like if you watch closely, his midi is really kind of a different jump shot than his set 3.
Yeah.
But he's just, you know, and there's not many guys that can do that. His midi has a much higher release point. His 3 is lower, but he's just got to a point where they're both so effective that, you know what I mean? So it's cool, you know, and it was cool having him as a teammate for 4 years.
It's crazy.
And you guys do so much shit that like is so hard, but like to the normal person watching, like you just broke it down like that.
Yeah.
No one will ever know like his different release points, unless you
really
really a hooper and you understand, like it's crazy that like how skillful basketball players are.
Yeah, this level, that's the thing. So a lot of people sometimes, like NBA players, don't play hard. That's the thing. Like I asked my mom, like, why didn't you ever really watch NBA? She's like, I just, you know, I don't like the way they play. You know, I like watching college. They play harder. College kids do play really hard, but sometimes it's like it can be a nonsensical kind of hard.
Right.
NBA, like everything is just so measured out, man. And like you play basketball your whole entire life. And when you play defense, what's your objective?
Stop the person in front of you.
Stop them from scoring.
Yeah.
The NBA, like, just saying stop the person from scoring is not very effective because guys' skill level is so high.
Right.
Good offense beats good defense.
Exactly.
Like a Kyrie.
So the real thing, the real mindset is put them in positions where they're less comfortable. Make them take the shots they don't shoot as high a percentage on. Try to take away their bread and butter.
Yeah.
Right? It's different from just stopping them from scoring.
Yeah.
There's a subtle difference between the mindset. So it's like, it's just a much more calculated game, man. It's very calculated, and you know, you have to have a ton of respect for your opponent every time you step on the court.
Yeah.
A respect in terms of like, you know, guys are pretty good at this level.
Yes, damn good.
Pretty good. That's an understatement.